But the real thing I want to talk about with the NFL, what's going on, what broke the internet, what we all saw. I just talked to Jake about it, but he didn't know. But apparently, let's see. Hopefully, this is working.
We all saw.
There we go.
I don't know.
Apparently,
I don't know what you're going to get into.
you know what I'm gonna get into, dude?
I don't.
I'm gonna get into the Super Bowl halftime show with your
Oh,
favorite artists.
Bad Bunny.
With your favorite artist, my brother. Breaking
Not
USA.
80 homo.
Your favorite artist.
I don't
So
know. He's just
it
he
blew
wears
up.
dress. That's
So he's a homo.
This is a visual. This is some of his concert visual here, where he's being possessed by demons, and people are dancing and having a great time to it. This is he's cross dressing, but yeah, the NFL, the Apple Music, and the NFL made their announcement that Bad Bunny will be hosting the halftime Super Bowl, the Super Bowl halftime show this year. So I wanted to get everybody's take on that and what you think about it. I tweeted out a chart of the top 10 Super Bowl performances of all times. Of course, you see the most watched was Michael Jackson in 1993 with 51.9% of the population of the United States watched that Super Bowl, that halftime show. And then next was last year's with Kendrick Lamar. Now, remember, Kendrick Lamar, the whole... What'd you say?
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, well, everybody was anticipating it. I think, it was one of the most anticipated ones because people wanted to see what he was going to do. The reviews after the fact weren't as great.
Prince is not on that.
Prince isn't even in the top 10. I think number 10, you can't see it on here. Number 10 was actually Coldplay. But you can't see it on here for some reason. Number 10 was Coldplay, yeah. But yeah, where do you guys think that this guy will rank on the list? And how do you guys feel about... Go ahead, James.
No, I was gonna say, I've heard of him, but I don't really know his music. Isn't his music all in Spanish?
Yeah, for the most part.
Right. So he doesn't have any English hits, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. Except for like little moments here and there where he speaks English during his songs. I know he can speak English, but he doesn't really do his music in English. Mm-hmm. Jake would know better than us. He's the one around Puerto Ricans more than all of us.
Jake?
By association. I mean, I think from what I know, it's mostly Spanish. I don't think he has any talent. Just on just a pure talent level, he's just trying to be weird and different in a very superficial, weird and different way. And people like that. I think he was pushed a lot by certain people.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing really there.
Well, it clearly seems like there's been an agenda ever since Rock Nation and Jay-Z have been like in charge of this Super Bowl halftime stage. Last year they were pushing kind of a divisive, Black Americans being oppressed during the halftime show. This time I'm anticipating that this guy's going to have some kind of, immigration messaging about Latinos or something like that. Because he has been... he has made controversial statements about that in the past. I mean, I have a clip of him right here talking about how he's not going to ever perform in the United States again, which he clearly went back on now for the Super Bowl halftime show. But I'll play that real quick.
I'm never performing in the U.S. again. I'm scared that ICE might raid the venue outside my show. And honestly, I can't risk the safety of my fans like that. Mainland America just doesn't feel necessary to me anymore.
Okay. So... what do you think? Like, why would the NFL, that considers itself America's game, knowing the climate of like where America is at right now, why would they approve this type of artist for their Super Bowl, one of the most watched performances on TV of the year, every year? Why would they approve this? Do you think it's a bad move? Do you think it doesn't make sense? Or do you think they care more about the agenda that it pushes? Because, I looked it up and it said something like only 13% of the U.S. population speaks Spanish. So what do y'all think?
Yeah, I think it's just an agenda. They're trying to use the NFL as a platform to send a message. You know what I mean? On the halftime show, it's not. To be honest with you, I I don't think the halftime show is even necessary, but it's part of a big commercial money grab for them to sell a commercial. But at the same time, it used to be about that because you would look forward to all the commercials and things. But now, like you said, I think it's clearly an agenda. Every year, every opportunity is an agenda. It's an opportunity to push whatever talking point or whatever agenda they have down the pipeline. They're going to use these artists to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same reason why they did Kendrick Lamar the last time.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of people wasn't that the thing. Like a lot of people don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. Like
I
the whole
I didn't even know any of the songs really.
in like
He,
the whole scheme of things, but
hmm
he's but you know there was a huge push in that way.
hmm
I don't know. It seems kind of the same. It's just a different.
Yeah.
It's a different push because now it's Latin. Maybe that's
Do
the
you?
thing.
It's Latin, but it's also LGBT because he's, one of those people that likes to blur the lines. Uh, it's also anti ice, in a sense.
Yeah.
Mhm. Do you guys? You guys have been watching football longer than me. Do you think the halftime shows are actually worth it?
You think what?
Do you think the halftime shows are actually worth it?
Worth what?
The entertainment, like, do you need the entertainment?
I don't think. I honestly don't think that people that are there for football, people that are there for the Super Bowl, like the halftime show to me, and I think to most people that I know that are there to watch the game, it's a distraction, and it's like it's a waste of time. Like you just want to get back to the game, but I feel like they
For
do
the
it. Go
It's for
ahead.
the football, the people who watch football.
Yeah,
You know, the Super Bowl is for everybody that don't watch football. It's just you know a part of the American culture. You know,
they want to make football the biggest sporting event in the world. So in order to do that, they have to dangle that carrot of something else to get other people to watch, like a Kendrick
right?
Lamar, or now it's
That money is huge. I
yeah,
honestly, I didn't know that he said that about you know immigration, him not performing on in the mainland or whatever like that.
yeah. I
I didn't
think
know.
he canceled a U.S. tour, like totally canceled it.
Wow,
Let me check. Let me check that. Make sure
I
I'm not making
had
that up.
no idea.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's from
Yes,
Puerto Rico. Yeah, so he canceled dates in the U.S. back in 2024, and his current tours that's going on now, he doesn't have any U.S. stops included in it.
Well, he's only performing in Puerto Rico right now.
Well, what I'm seeing, his tour still scheduled globally, Latin America, Europe, Asia, without U.S. stops.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think like we have to shift the culture.
Yeah,
Um, the more we call out like the music is pointless. What it's about is pointless. It's very like I was talking to Jamie about this. Like people say, "Oh, he's different. He does different stuff." No, he doesn't. It's the same thing. It's
but he
yeah.
just
whatever.
does the
It's
wearing
the
and
same
dress.
thing in Spanish.
Yeah. What'd you say, Moon?
I said he does it different. Well, he does the same thing but wearing a dress. Maybe that's the different thing.
Yeah, and speaking Spanish. Well, I mean, no, because Jaden Smith. Look at. We just showed the Atlanta culture where they're wearing skirts. All these people they're wearing dresses too. They're dressing like they're doing the same thing. It's just
I don't
like
even think he does that anymore. I don't even,
Not Nana said. Would you say that he's modern day Ricky Martin?
no.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin didn't wear a dress.
He's more like a Puerto Rican Sam Smith.
He was just he's
Yeah.
Ricky Martin's old school gay.
Old school.
I don't even think he's gay. I just think he's trying to, more. It's more of a push.
Oh, you're talking about
What
Yeah,
about? I mean, who does this, Jake? Can you
people
see
who
that?
want attention.
Can you see that?
Yeah, people who want attention. Well, and that's
wait, hold up. He dressed up in drag?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's this too. Can you see that?
yep.
Yeah, I mean,
I
there's
think
been
like
multiple
if you're willing to do anything for money, if
or
you're willing to
fame.
push the envelope, you can go real far.
Here you go, Moon. Get you this outfit. Maybe they're trying to like we said, reach out and gain a different audience. Maybe they look at it like maybe they're trying to grab the Latino audience because football is more of a white and black crowd. They want to grab some of Latin America. They want to grab Puerto Ricans, that demographic. Maybe that's what they're looking at it as.
More Puerto Ricans in football now. It's about 5 now.
There's 5 Puerto Ricans
Yeah.
players in football.
Yeah, but you don't stake a whole bunch of pissing off some of your fan base for 5 people. You know what I mean? That's what the Democrats did during the election. That's why they lost. Mom said, I will not be watching Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. Is that his full name? I will be praying for him. Oh, and she also said, sorry for your loss, James. And Uncle Denny said prayers for James.
No, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, man. Sorry for your loss.
What happened?
One of my aunts.
Yeah.
One of my aunt passed away.
Oh wow, sorry, man.
Mm-hmm.
In Trinidad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a huge story right now. It's completely, people are going crazy over it. They're saying we need to have a Creed Super Bowl. They were saying Turning Point should do a halftime show event and everyone change the channel and watch that during the Super Bowl halftime show.
Do a praise and worship.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that, like, bring all the musicians that people tried to blacklist that were at that memorial and just bring them and do a concert and let people change the channel to that.
Who's gonna host it though?
Turning Point.
Turning Point.
Oh, Turning Point. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the big story for today. Bad Bunny Super Bowl.
I didn't think that dude is that bad. Jeez.
I don't know anything about him. The only time I saw him was when he was in a WWE guest star appearance, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
He's apparently huge. People that don't even speak Spanish listen to his music. Just like singing, they don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he was like the second most streamed artist on Spotify, I believe, in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So he is huge. It's just like Jake said, when I see people, because there's a lot of people online saying like, his views on this and on that. Like, I understand that he's an incredibly talented musician, and it's like, man, that bar for incredibly talented musician has gone so far down. Like,